Bounce, bounce, boom, 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 boom. Good afternoon, chat. Hello, hello. How is everybody doing? Hello. Whoa. Yeah, the chair is speaking. Chair's got a habit of speaking, hey? Lord Glovey. Lord Snuff. Welcome. How are we? Bah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Hello. I can only see Twitch chat at the moment, so I apologise. I will be coming over to YouTube as well. I'm just downstairs making a coffee. So, yeah. How are we doing today, peeps? Are we okay? I'm just putting some stuff in the dishwashy. Making a coffee, putting stuff in the dishwashy. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm being sensible, chat. It's very rare. Very rare. I literally just finished my lunch, so when in Rome, or when in the kitchen, you know what I mean? Nice bit of sourdough, eggs, bacon, butter, brown sauce, of course. I was speaking to Gibbs, and he was saying that you needed to have brown sauce, ketchup with bacon. I mean, it's a very hot topic. Welcome, how are we? Loki, hello. You should be asleep. Roach, welcome, buddy. How are you? Techno Wicked, good afternoon. Arafel, you need a second lunch. Get that second lunch in there. What did the chair just say? I got here. Just got here. Bodge, welcome. How are we, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm literally just sorting my coffee out. Have I got something to show you? Two things, actually. I'm waiting for confirmation still. Don't do that, mate. I could be here for another hour. Go to bed. Go to sleep. Let's put that there. Put that there. You need to know, don't you? You need to know. You won't be able to sleep. You know what, chat? Logically, I shouldn't have gone live today. Logically. Because I got so much to do. It's very silly. However, as you know, the video was late last night because I've got so much stuff to do, right? But streaming is a big part of why I'm here. Do you see what I'm saying? Streaming is a big reason as to why I'm here. And it allows me to have a connection with you guys that I absolutely love and adore, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. Welcome, guys. Two things. One, your boy got a haircut. It happened. We've done it. We've done it. Let's go. I left the house, chat. I got a haircut. How is it? Is it okay? The only thing is that he tried to put it the other way and he started it the other way and stuff. And I said, no, I'd rather have it this way. I need to shave and stuff. Yeah, I need to shave and everything. But, yeah. Second thing. Looking clean. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Second thing. I have got the headphone dent. Yeah, because I've been just on my PC. Looks fresh. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Over on YouTube too, we got Stefan coming in with a Legendary Status membership for 22 months in a row, but it didn't show up. Also, I got a couple of other people forgot to came in with a tip of £2.22. 12 hours ago when I was not live. So thank you. Forgot. I doubt you're here right now, but I appreciate you. Miro coming in. Hello, mate. How are you? Over on YouTube as well. Who else have we got? We got Bipedal. We got Beth. Hello. Pico. Charles. Reese. Good afternoon. Hairline. What do you mean hairline? Hairline's okay, chat, right? Hello, Noro. Welcome. Does my name in chat show up as Canadian redneckery or as cardboard straw? Canadian. Yeah, welcome, guys. Second thing. Guess who's been bonking? This guy. You guys just enjoy the stream, okay? Yep, cool. I'm just going to sit here and do my thing, you know?
Got one working then. 0.
Yes, one is working. The question is, how many have we got working? How do I even get out of this? I don't know. Guys, how do you shut this thing down? Like what? Do I just go, oh, look at it. How do I? Hello? Oh, here, this button. Shut down. There we go. Sweet. And this is, fun fact, actually sat at 100% battery. You might be asking, Joey, which one is this? What one? What's happening? What's going on? Qtronics, by the way, thank you very much for the Prime for 13 months in a row. You're a legend, thank you. You might be asking, Joey, which one is this? How did you? What did you? Where did you? Don't worry, my friends. All shall be answered soon. Not now, because we got another job to do. And I want Loki to go to bed. So I have to do that job first, because I want him to sleep. Look at this. Uno for Uno.
Train.
Yo! Taking over 100 bits as well. Thank you very much. Yep, there is a hype train currently. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right. I need to swap a serial over to that. Because that is the only thing about the job that I have done for this one. Anyway, how are we? By the way, good day from Australia. Hello, Simon. How are you? Welcome. Yeah. Stefan coming in with 5 gifted subscribers to Rowan, Cow on Guitar, SLV, Mr. Generic, and Low Key, but not the low key we are talking to. Hello. Thank you and welcome. Legendary status, mate. Thank you very much. We have smashed past level 1, taking us up to level 2, nearly level 3. Stuart, welcome, my friend. How are you? Acidic, another mini JDT on the way. What, because of the fresh trim? Absolutely not. Good afternoon, Joey and chat. Busy in a minute. We'll join one back. No worries, Ben. No worries. Jose, welcome, my friend. How are you? Yeah, I think the reason why, Rhodes, is because you're talking about the watch streak, is because it's a new thing. So you're here from the start now. So now you'll start building your watch streak. Hard to make a profit. I sold my first OG Xbox version 1.6S on eBay for under 90. $20 profit after the time and effort. I know it's hard. Yep. I tell people all the time it's really difficult. King Arthur, welcome. How are you today? Okay, let's get the show on the road. So I need to take something apart. Actually, no, I need to put something back together first, I guess. Lays Fort and Invisible, welcome. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are we today? All right, let me, I'm going to start recording. Turn down the music. All right, all right. Again, just because I want Loki to go to bed, I'm going to do this now, okay? Just so my man can sleep. All right. I'm not going to confirm too much. Don't want to talk too much. You see what I'm saying here? I don't want to talk too much. Don't want to confirm too much. I do have an Asus ROG board here. And I'm just going to really quickly put our BIOS IC back on the board. I took the BIOS off for reasons I don't want to confirm.
Meep meep.
I think I could do a really good impression of Roadrunner, actually. Ready? Out of 10, chat, what are we giving it? A 1? A 4? What do you mean? You guys are cruel, man. You guys are very cruel. I worked hard for that. Okay, here we have said IC that I need to remove. This is the BIOS IC in our mountain. This is what the configuration looks like, by the way. We've got our original CH341 programmer down here. Then we've got a 1.8 converter or adapter sat on top of that. And then on top of that, we've got the board that requires the BIOS. And this is what it looks like. Somehow it's able to read it. Lord only knows how. Let's take off this BIOS and put it on the board then. 8 out of 10. Thank you, Jose, my guy. I always know I can rely on you. I need the tongue action for it, though. I want that new dump too. No, you got to wait for that, Loki. Go to sleep, my guy. Saffron, hi, Joey. Looking forward to finally catching you live after watching your TikToks for a while. Welcome. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's very kind. Okay, right. If you're not going to sleep now, Loki, at least are you able to get some sleep after the stream ends? You're going to have enough time to sleep, right? It'll take you... would that be okay? All right, let's remove this from here. See that? Let's take this BIOS off. Now, what I've done is I have programmed... Not me personally. Loki has programmed this BIOS. And the goal is that hopefully it's removed something on the ROG Ally that we currently have. So I'm going to remove this from here, and unfortunately you can't desolder it. I mean, you could, but it would be the biggest pain ever. What have I got this set to? Let's see. I'm going to put this to, I'm going to go 330, and do you know why? Because that's what I landed on. So we're going to go 330 and quickly take this off. Hopefully without burning the plastic. There it is. Lovely. And plastic not burnt. Cool. Now we just move this programmer, put it back in its little box in a minute. And now we can put the BIOS straight back on here for testing. Here we go. There it is. I'm probably not going to add any leaded or anything like that. Don't need to. Move this over here so we stop the camera from shaking because it's on a shorter arm. Just there. Who has messaged me? My sister. What has she said? So ... Oh, okay. Right. Do you know the orientation? The orientation, pin 1 is up here, the top left. Can you see? And it's the same on the ITE chip as well. We've got this little line here. I don't know why they do the little line. I mean, it makes sense in the sense that it's uniform throughout, right? So pin 1 goes there. I actually need to put the other nozzle on. Yo, Ben, morning. How are you? Do you have a video repairing a switch with an orange screen? I do, Lucas. Yeah, and orange screen is Wi-Fi chip, my guy. Straight up. If that's what you're wondering. If that's what you're wondering. Here we go. 420 degrees Celsius, airflow speed 50% right now. Just need to get this BIOS back on, and then we can instantly do a test. Let's put a little bit of flux. Someone just knocked my door. The timing. A little bit of flux just at the corner, and then watch this flux. See that? Chip just moved into place. I will give it a little poke down in a second.
How's
Hello.
Joey this fine morning?
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. How are you, Carson? Thank you very much for the tier 1 for 15 months, my guy. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just going to check and make sure. Because I haven't pushed down on this yet. I mean, it's sat flat. Just the soldering connections don't look great. And do you know what I'm going to do for today? I'm actually going to solder around it. Why? Because I don't know. I just feel like it, you know? So I'm just going to take a little bit of extra flux here and this side and come in with my soldering iron, which is above my cup of coffee. And then I'm just simply, 2 seconds, my friend, going to turn it around. And that is going to be soldered. Now, let me give it a little clean here. Move this up a tad. Thank you very much. By the way, Team Bugs coming in with a parade for 5 months in a row. Thank you, my guy. I hope you're well. Let's just move that and make sure that we are all soldered. Yeah, all soldered that side. Cool. And the other side. Yep, all good. Right, momentous of truth. Diode doesn't look very centered on the bottom. I'll check it now before I finish up. I don't think this has... Are you talking about the... Isn't that resistor? That's a resistor block, right? Are you talking about here? If you're talking about here, that's fine. I'm just trying to see where other diodes would be. I don't think there are any other diodes. There's a diode up here. Resistor. Left of that. Over in this. Oh, here? Oh, that's okay. You're talking about this one. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. It's a good spot, though. Rock 3 number... Yo! Garbage, welcome. Yep, Nescafe and soda. Exactly that. Carson, how are you, my friend? More importantly, are you okay? Let's go back to the overhead. And let's put this back together. Now, You might be asking me, Joey, but what was wrong with this? Why on earth have you had to take it apart and why was it faulty? Well, my friends, this particular device had something bad. It had a case of the BIOS password. So this one, what we're hoping is that we've got rid of the password for BIOS. I sent the original BIOS over to Loki. Loki has come back to me with a newer BIOS, but obviously with the same serial number and stuff for this exact device, and we are going to see if it works. So if I boot this up and we have a request for a BIOS password, I cry a little bit. If not, then I laugh. It's pretty much as simple as that. Stefan!
Victory hand emoji, victory hand emoji, Sweden emoji, Sweden emoji.
Thank you very, very much. I appreciate you coming in for 22 months in a row. Thank you, Stefan. Appreciate you. Okay, I'm just going to make sure. Learning from my mistakes previously. Miro!
Hey Joey,
Yo.
happy 23 months. Thanks for streaming on my birthday. Crazy how the time flies.
Is it actually your birthday today, Miro? Let's go. I mean, yeah, I planned that, obviously. But yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you, mate, for the tier 1 for 23 months. Guys, can we get a big, fat, happy birthday to Miro? Happy birthday, my guy. I appreciate you. One of the most loyal viewers that I've ever come across. I really appreciate you just being here, honestly. You're a big part of this community, my guy. Happy birthday, mate. Just make sure these, yeah. All buttons are good. Something I've learned now. Okay, so I just need to plug in a few other bits and then we can give this a test. To be honest, Loki, how confident are you? Am I going like whole hog here? Am I doing it for the content? 90%. Okay, that's enough for me to go whole hog. Perfect. Does just, however, mean that, oh, actually, well, to be fair, no, that might actually be quicker for you because it means that I can then start taking apart the other one quicker if this one's back together. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. There goes that. That goes in. That goes in. There we go. We are looking fan-tabby doozy. I'm 90% sure I got all the stuff for cloud recovery. So is that what I'm doing, Miro? Is even with the SSD in on this, I'm booting to BIOS. Oh, well, no, actually, it will just go... Wait, oh, that's a good question. Will this actually go straight to BIOS then? Because you've got rid of the password now. Like, what do you think I'm going to be greeted with? Because I'm assuming what I'm going to have to do regardless is boot into BIOS to then force the situation that we've got for the cloud recovery. And guys, let me tell you, I'm going to have to put this to the side after we've confirmed that the BIOS is all good because these things take probably about an hour to do all of the BIOS reset stuff and to update all of the drivers for Windows, etc. And guess what? You have to sign in with a Windows account. So yeah, there's that. But when I go to sell this, I was speaking to Loki about it. When I go to sell this eventually, what it means is that I'll be able to, instead of having to go through that whole process again, I can just reset it via Windows, clear all of the data that way. And I'm hoping then what that will do is logically, I'm thinking it will just keep all the driver stuff, right? And that's the thing that's taken such a long time this time around. So I'll have to do it with this one. I'll have to do the driver situation, but we should be good after that. With no SSD. Oh, okay, so boot with no SSD. Okay, cool. One in the chat, have you got your coffee today, peeps? Cheers. JDT Mark, let's go. They have been the best seller on the merch shop, easily. Moving BIOS shouldn't impact Windows. Only shouldn't have should. Oh wait, that's a really good point as well. So Loki, you're saying to coffee number 6, Lord Doug Love, I don't believe you. Techno, I don't believe you. Loki, you're saying that I take out the SSD to then boot into BIOS and then just to see if it works, right? And then I'm putting the SSD in, correct? If it does work, is that what we're doing? Help me understand that part. Yep. Okay. Cool. Myself and Loki had a bit of confusion about things this morning because it was 6:30. Loki started messaging me on Discord, you know, and I said, and I was just failing to understand some really, really basic stuff. And I did say to Loki, I've just opened my eyes, mate. So I think that's probably why this is happening. This is a tough conversation to have right now. No, you had confusion. Yeah. No, I'll admit that. I did have confusion. You're right. I blame myself. I woke up, I was extremely tired. What Loki was basically saying, chat, and there was a comment that was left on yesterday's video for the ROG Ally, which got uploaded very late because I was recording literally up until the last minute before it actually had to go live. Basically, the device, you're going to have to stay with me here, right? The device that we had yesterday, the donor that had been sat on my cupboard, essentially, for a year, I removed the working. Wait. Yeah, it was a 20 volt ITE chip. I removed that chip originally from that console, and I put a 5 volt one that I bought from AliExpress onto it. What am I talking about? That basically essentially means that the original fault with the one that I thought had 5 volts was 20 volts no power and not 5 volts no power, which kind of doesn't really change anything in terms of what we did, but it does change the logic as to like thinking it could more so be RAM or APU. Does that make sense? Yo, Asterio, welcome. How are you, my friend? Loki hits Joey with confusion. It was super effective. Oh, it's more than super effective, yeah. Turn me into Snorlax. Pass the wires of the wireless on the left side of that white plastic and stick a bit of tape near them. To not let them near the LCD FF. Yeah, I see. Yeah. So there's that, and you do that with the fan part as well. Yeah, you're right. I just don't know if I have that bit of tape that was here previously. It's gone somewhere. It's probably on my desk. But yeah. Yo, Retro, welcome. Tom Love 4K 8E scope, Joey, highly recommended, bud. Yes, I use the 3K, Chris. I've used the autofocus 4K. I don't like it. I've even told Tom Love that. They sent it to me for free. Not because the product is rubbish, but because my personal preference is to use the manual adjustment. I don't like using the autofocus, but people would potentially love the autofocus, especially if you've not used a microscope before, I think. But yeah, Chris, how is yours? Is yours okay? I've been meaning to ask this, if you could repair a laptop motherboard which is shorted due to improper display change. I can't anime subbed, I'm afraid. I don't offer a repair service, unfortunately. Loving it. Lovely jubbly. Horrorwood, by the way, welcome, my friend. How are you? Thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate you. All right, this one goes over all the VRMs. Yeah, there's plenty of people in the community who offer repairs up as a service. I am going to be fair, I'm waiting for somebody to confirm to me about their website coming online, but the people at Rocket Repairs who had their business liquidated, and the old owner is not the owner anymore, unfortunately, it means that the people who work there now are their own bosses, and I'm going to be recommending them work to come through because I've worked with both of them. One of them is called Mark. He's extremely handy when it comes to PCs. He's very, very skilled and good at what he does, especially retro stuff. And we've got Alan as well. Alan's amazing. He's more so the soldering expert who can work on consoles and all those good things. So yeah, I'll be recommending them going forward, and that'll be via anyone who comes to me and asks for a job in the UK. I'll be recommending them because they need I think they need a little bit of help, more so just getting some jobs in at the moment. So I will be recommending them. They've just had their, not their business, but their old place of work completely turned upside down. The company's been liquidated. They've gone out on their own and they've had to move premise. So they're not in the same premise, which is now not as public as what it was. And they're in a bit more of a private area. So they're struggling to get some work. So as soon as they get what they need up and running, which is a viable solution for mail-ins, because they don't really, even if they just get their address up and a couple of, T's and C's dotted to say exactly how long the wait times are going to be and all those things, then not even necessarily the wait times, I guess, but they at least start your job within X amount of time or whatever, then I'll be confident and comfortable to actually recommend their services. But I need them to sort that out first before I can start recommending people to go there, because I don't want to tell people, yep, they'll get it sorted for you, and then they end up waiting 6 weeks for their device. So I'm just waiting for them to clear some stuff up, and then I will be recommending them. But yeah, they're finding their feet at the moment. They started in September, early September, so it's still relatively new for them. They're still trying to find out and figure out how to operate as a business and, all of those good things. So I'll help out where I possibly can because they're good people. And I think as well, what we'll do is we'll, because I spoke to them about this and they've confirmed that they're more than happy to do it. If you go to them for a repair and you quote JDT, you get 10% off. I don't get like any kickback or anything like that. It's more so just about you guys getting a discount if you were to use their service. If you're local, obviously even better. You can just walk in. But I mean, if it's something that you're going to have to require a mail-in for, then if you quote JDT, you get some money off. So if it was something related to SRJA, oh, you guys talk about something. I was like, what are we talking about? My bad. I found the stream through Facebook Reels. I love watching them. I'm an IT tech, but never really touched consoles. It's been cool to watch you. Nice, Joshua. Let's go. I love that. Oh, Bodge, later on, remind me to tell you something. Just say Joey, and just mention, just say Joey idea. Yep, we got another idea on our hands. We got another idea on our hands. I don't know, Bodge, are you still here? Yeah, you are. Cool. Just, I'll run it by you and see what you think. But working on a little something. It's been so busy, man. Just like, do you know what? It's just. I can't even, I won't go on about it because nobody likes to hear anybody moan about anything, but it's been busy, a good busy, but I was stressed yesterday trying to get that video out, Lord of Glove. I literally finished all of the recording and editing and everything by 5:15, then I had to render it, and then I had to upload it, I had to do the thumbnail, and then after you upload, you have to wait like an hour for YouTube to pass that monetization and to upscale it to 4K and 1080p, etc., like process the rendering. Oh, it's a nightmare. Sorry, the encoding. Oh, it was a nightmare. What time did it end up going live? It was like, I think it was 6:30, 7 o'clock, something like that. It was a late one yesterday, but it done well. People enjoyed it. When later after stream? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But Joshua, welcome by the way, bud. What kind of IT support are you in? Did you say IT support? IT tech. What do you do for a living, mate? Loki's like, Joey, just put the damn battery in the console. I was wondering where these two little screws go. Show me the money. Do your thing. And let's get a win. Here we go. Hello, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna leave out the SSD for 2 seconds and just put the back on real quick. Okay, back on. I got a little bit of the sniffles. Right, here we go. So, BIOS chip has been put back on this, and hopefully we don't have the BIOS password installed on the machine. Now, the SSD I haven't put back in because I want to boot to BIOS first to see. I've got a leftover screw. Lord only knows. Oh, that's the SSD screw. Okay. Here we go. Is that because it's not screwed down properly? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Cool. 500 milliamps up to 2.1, 2.3. Lovely jubbly, depending on the battery status. That's good. That's quite healthy. I'm going to give it a couple of seconds and I'll try and power it on. That looks nice and clean. It's good condition on this. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, we have this. This is what happened before. If it shows the BIOS without a password, we're good. And we have the LEDs, which is also a nice touch. Tom Sankey coming in with a YouTube legendary status membership. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you and your face. Thank you. Come on. It's hanging. I think it takes a while on this splash screen when you first start it up anyway. Come on. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. Come on. Give it time. Give it time. Patience. Patience. On a side note, I absolutely love your videos. What would you give tips for a beginner to repair something like a motherboard? Anyway, your best bet is if you do !LearnRepair. There's a video that covers the majority of it. Show me the next screen, please. It's taken a little bit longer than I thought it would have. This is intense. Maybe it doesn't like the fact that I've removed the SSD? Oxy, thank you very much for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yo, Damien, welcome, buddy. How are you? Guys, just think, though, this has had its whole brains ripped out and rewritten. And I've placed it back in and turned it on. So I am just hopeful that something happens. It should boot into BIOS without an SSD. Should have booted by now. Okay, I'm gonna plug that SSD in and see if that just does anything different. I'm also going to see if it's responding by me holding down the power button. No, it's not. It's almost like it's froze. Should I keep holding down after it's turned off? Wait, as in keep the force down even now after shutting down. I've just held it continuously, including the shutdown period, or should I lift up after the power off and hold down for 40 seconds? Because I'm still holding since I shut it down. Light must turn off. The light is off. The light's off. So let go now. Release and turn on. Okay, here we go. So the symptom before this was it was asking for a password in the BIOS. So what we've tried to do is we've tried to take the BIOS off. I've sent it over to Loki. Loki's written something to the BIOS, and then we've plugged it back in to try that, and this is where we currently are. Should I try and put the SSD in and just see what happens? It won't change. I might do it just for the sake of doing it, because I literally just need to pop the back off. Thank you, Shawnee. I appreciate that. Where's Miss Bodger? Okay, so that BIOS image specifically didn't work, but that's okay. What I really dislike is this jig. I hate it because the way I have to solder the BIOS on is such a pain. Okay, disconnect battery quick. It's definitely getting very warm as well. Definitely getting very warm. SSD plugged in. Screw it down just to be safe. Let's try now. OMG, welcome. How are you? Plugging her in. $500, 2.3. Wait a second. Sigma Yo, thank you very much for the tier 1 for 9 months in a row. I appreciate you. That puts us up to 380 total Twitch subscribers. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Here we go. Let's try now. Oh, I didn't touch anything then. It just turned on. Rye, welcome. How are you? You can also flash a stock BIOS. You can. I think that's what we've tried to do though, Bobby. We've tried to do a stock, but just changed a few things like the serial number, etc. Loki, have you done any of these before with a BIOS password? Or is this the first one? Yeah, it's not having it, is it? Okay. Time to take it apart, put the BIOS back in, and potentially write to the new BIOS, etc. And we'll do with that. We'll do that. See if it works. Just turn her off. Potentially bad BIOS. We're not 100% sure just yet. That's what Loki's doing now. Loki is just going through the BIOS to check and see if everything's okay or if he's potentially missed something. Because we have a copy of this BIOS as well, so we can just cross-compare everything. Because the BIOS that I had was fine, so I could literally put that one back on, but we just have the password, you know? Yeah, it is a very good-looking console in my opinion as well, Jose. Yep, I agree. And I'm not a fan of handheld consoles, personally. It could also be my soldering, of course. I have to bear that in mind. Did that fan just spin again? First live stream I've watched. I usually watch your videos through, but Loki seemed like a bit of a legend around with these. Did that spin again or not? I think I'm tripping out. I think it's the light. Loki seems like a bit of a legend. Yes, yeah. Loki is definitely. We've got a few legends. There's another one called Ben. We've got Bodger. There's so many different legends in this community of JDT that all come together and just make the streams what they are. But yeah. Pharaoh. Yo. Thank you very, very much.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you very much for the Prime for 5 months in a row, my guy. I appreciate you. Thank you. Very kind. I'm just waiting for the message from Loki to go, ah, that's what it was. But hey, this is the beauty of it all. This is the beauty of repair. If anything, it's nice just to have something that's a little bit different and doesn't work, because Loki might find something here that will help him in the future, you know? That's the beauty of it. That's what it's all about. Factually true. Exactly that. The tea's making me see things. Yo! X Perfect coming in with a Prime subscription. Thank you very much, X Perfect. I appreciate you and your face. Thank you, my friend. Very kind of you. Are you new around these ends? Take out the SSD again, because A, we don't need it. B, if because I have to desolder on the board, it's going to get a bit hot, a bit spicy. Watching a lot on YouTube, figure out sub here. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, the first time chat over on Twitch. My guy, appreciate you. How can you work with the gloves? When I've tried, I can't feel a thing. It's I'm just used to it. It's like anything, right? Once you practice enough, you get used to it. And that's the exact situation with me and these gloves now. I'm used to working with them. I find it weird to work without. Clean out that paste now. This thermal paste smells good. I know that sounds really stupid, but this thermal paste does actually smell quite nice. Actually a bit too much on here, there was. Not by lots, just enough to make it look a little bit ugly. So I'll bear that in mind when putting another bit back on. Richie!
Thanks for helping build such a great community. Thumbs up.
I didn't do anything. You guys are the community. Thank you very much for the Prime for 2 months in a row. I appreciate that. Thank you. Wires all back in the correct places as well. Dim, dim, dim. If the password is actually stored into the BIOS, or is it like some laptop separate chip to store the password? It's a great question. I think it's stored on the actual BIOS itself. And the fact that we've got the Asus ROG like splash screen at the start tells me that it's got the BIOS. It's got some of it. You know what I mean? That's what that tells me. Okay, we're back out. Let me check out the around here. Okay, pin 1 top left. That's the first thing we need to confirm. And pin 1 is indeed in the top left. The solder joints as well. Like I said, I can confirm. I think that they were fine. If they weren't and I put them back on, I'd be upset with myself. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're all connected for sure that side. And then if I check this side as well. Yeah, I mean, they are 100% soldered, in my opinion. Check the M's. Joey Nubin. Did you find anything different, Loki? That's the question. Did you find anything different? I'm going to do this without the scope because this part here is an absolute nightmare, by the way. He put a smiley face. Okay, this is the part where Loki goes, oh, I know exactly what it was. My guy. What was it, Loki? This one will guarantee work. Okay, fine. So at least he knows the problem. What was it? What was it? As far as I see, guys, you got to remember, like, without Loki, none of this is happening. So, you know, anything's a bonus. I missed some NVRAM stuff. Oh, okay, fine. Again, cool that you know that. You know, like pretty much straight away you've said I know what it is. It's the NVRAM stuff. Which also makes sense because you said as well, didn't you? You think it's like the NVRAM is taking too long. So that's then where you've gone, checked, and yeah, Loki has been a gem. Factually true. Better than a gem. He's been a gym. For those wondering what I'm doing. Is just wicking away the pads. To make sure the chip sits flat because it struggles. Stez is awesome also. Yeah, do you know what? I've not heard from Stez for a while. Hope he's well. Did you not get a socket with the... This is the socket, mate. This one. Don't tell me there's another socket I can use, please. Don't tell me that now, JFix, after all this time. Please don't tell me now. A no solder socket. That is just a 1.8 volt adapter. No, I know. Well, I've got. You tell me. I've got that. 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 And I've got that. Lol, you have the socket. Right. Is it one of these? Top right. This one. Or is it this one? Wait, so how does this work? Yeah, that's what I use. It's so easy. Why has nobody told me this, chat? You like watching me suffer? Loki said that one won't work. Duck, I appreciate that and welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Are you sure it's going to work? The one you have is supposed to grab legs, but this one's SMT. Well, it doesn't. No, because it has this. Look, it has these pins, Loki. So I think it grabs onto it and like holds the chip. Is that going to work or not, chat? Oh, GG. Seen. Yep. Okay, fine. You got me. So like I push down and it grabs it. Oh, that one might. Well, I might as well try it, right? I have nothing to lose. No, it doesn't fit, guys. Nice try. So I've been trolled. I've been trolled. Yep, I've been trolled. Nice. All right. So wait, what's the difference between this one and this one then? Wait, I do have another one. I have a bigger one. Look. I wonder if is this a bigger one? It looks like a bigger one. Wait there. Imagine. No, it doesn't fit. I've been trolled. What about this one? No. No, we don't have it, guys. We don't have the adapter, unfortunately. I did think, like, why wouldn't you, like, you guys wouldn't have hid that from me. So I've been double trolled. I've been triple trolled. Even Loki said maybe. Steam Deck BIOS chip. What, like, oh, I see. Yeah. I see. That makes sense. That makes sense. Right. Let me do this business then. That's right. I'll just use my trusty companion. Captain tape. Loki getting cocky now as well. I love it. Oh, no worries, Bridge. Yeah, I thought I'd just send you a message. Okay, I'm not going to look to read this BIOS. Just make sure that... Is that all soldered on? Yeah, that's fine. It's a little bit of an angle, but all the joints look connected. Okay, here we go. I'm not going to read the image off that one. I'm just going to write straight to it. Is that right, Loki? Is it going to detect? Yes, it does. Perfect. Okay, so we've got the detection. Open. Joey new. Open. And erase and write. Let's go. Should we make a socket for this bar chip on those type of... I would have thought so. Sure. I would have thought so. I'll happily buy one, to be fair. Is it me or do you get annoyed with how much flux you go through? I don't go through that much flux, if I'm honest. Andrea, welcome. How are you? Sorry, Andreas. There's a big difference there. How are you? Welcome. Short, Robosh, Cryptic, Man United fan, GS Volt, Andreas. Thank you very much for the follows. I appreciate you over on Twitch. How is everybody doing today? Always read the BIOS first. Well, we've worked on this a few times now, Retro. We've worked on it a few times now. And these BIOSes take a very long time to read and write. Especially with the programmer that I have, the CH341. I think it takes a very long time to actually write and read. So now I guess we just wait. Now we just wait. Do I go ahead and just prep the final one, low-key, whilst we're at it? Do I just take apart the last ROG Ally whilst we're here? What do you think, Loki? To be fair, hold on. I should really to get that video done. I kind of want to avoid confusion with everything that I've got going on the desk at the moment. However, I mean, I do have a PS5 that I want to work on as well. So what I'm going to do... Ow. I might intro the PS5 because I have to work on that. It's a FreeRepair. So... Yo!
Quality as always, Joey. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Hot Cows, you absolute legend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, let me keep the thermal pasta out. Coming in with the Prime 17 months in a row. Thank you. Keep that there. I guess I can keep that there. Cotton swabs up there. I just need to investigate this PS5 and see what's going on with it. Where is the... Really? Has it dropped down the back? You're telling me it's dropped down the back? So annoying. Why is it dropped down the back, man? I sent you a deal on Discord. When was that, Jinxie? Jinxie, that's annoying. The reason why I say it's annoying is because I am not okay to part with this donor board because it's I think it's going to be the only one that I have. Jinxie, do me a favor. I can't promise you anything, but even maybe what components do you need? Send me the components that you need first of all.
I'm late to the stream today. Happy haircut day, smile.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Joe coming in with the £2. Appreciate you. And Hot Cow, sorry if I didn't say it, but thank you very much for the Prime 17 months in a row. I think I did. Let me get the PS5. Yeah, Jinxie, let me get through the rest of these ROG allies just to see where my head's at and what I do/don't need, and I'll get back to you and let you know. However, I am pretty certain I'm going to need the donor board myself. But if you send me even if I can't, if you send me the components that you need, I might be able to just chuck them to you for free. If they're not like ITE, you know what I mean? If it's a couple of resistors and stuff. Yes, Bridger, you've got it, by the way. That address, mate, if that's okay. To be fair, we're nearly done with this BIOS. It's very close to being done. So, do you know what? I'll just wait. We're 3/4 of the way. What's the point now? Hey, is this no point now, is there? Slow but cheap. Yeah, I'm not in a massive rush. S6, boy. Coming in with a £4.11. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Looking at getting a new cell phone. I currently have a Sony XP8. Any recommendations on a good rugged phone? iPhone 17 Pro. Andreas. What did you say? Andreas, thank you. I appreciate that. I have been doing some business and some bits. Yeah. I've been trying to put some weight on at the moment. I've been trying to put some weight on. So I am currently trying my best to eat the right foods and work out to a regime that I think is best for me. So yeah, I am trying to look a little bit bigger. Thank you, I appreciate that. I might come across a bit podgy soon, chat. I'm just letting you know, but it's planned, all right? It's planned. If I start looking a little bit doubly chinny, triply chinny, it's because I'm putting on a little bit of weight. I'm trying my hardest to do what's called a lean bulk. The lean bulk is where you don't necessarily put on any fat. However, it's so difficult. Yo, Duck UK has gifted 5 Twitch subscriptions, my friend. Thank you very much to J Angel, Vodge, Sausage, Mr. Meme, and Ghost. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need more meat. I don't know if I need more, like lots more. Quad chin. I'd rock a quad chin. 100%. Much love, bro. Gotta go back. Thank you so much, Duck. You are the 3rd most subscribed person this month in terms of gifters, so thank you very much. I appreciate that. Ryan coming in with a Prime subscription. Thank you very much, Ryan. Me. Somebody said rugged and iPhone don't go together. Did anybody see Jerry Riggs' video on the iPhone? The iPhone Air, to be precise. Did one in the chat if you saw that video? Just whilst this is finishing. I'm going to smash my head on this keyboard in a minute. I think it's dying, chat. I think it's dying. I love this keyboard. Yeah, Jerry Rig everything. If I go onto his channel and I go to iPhone 17 Pro teardown, which one did I see? Oh no, the iPhone Air. So that was the Air, right? So look at this bad boy.
Today we have the thinnest smartphone.
Right. I'm going to try and talk over this as much as possible because I don't want to get copyright striked. I don't think Jerry would do that anyway. But look, here's this bad boy. Look at this.
Apple has right?
Where is it?
Metal.
Please feel free to go and check out this video, by the way. Very, very good video.
In at about a quarter of an
I'll link it in the chat in a minute.
Titanium, 3 times.
Is that Ben and Jerry's? Was that Ben and Jerry's? I think it was.
I always say, Apple ruined it. So is at a level 8 or 9. And as you can clearly see from my picks, the level 6 marks are basically non-existent.
Yeah.
We also barely see any scratches at a level 6.
Correct.
Wide rollout.
Where's the look at this.
Thumbs up for that.
Yeah.
Sound of scratching type
Where's the... No, what I'm interested in is the bend. Watch the bend.
150
Where is it?
instead of 1,000.
And look.
While we are safe for now, I do hope Mr. Cook has a few more of those A bend. So
here we go.
Front,
watch this.
phone 6.
Ready?
In theory, going all in with the first bend, freaking nothing. Flipping it around and
again
from the front, we actually get some curvature this time, but thanks to that titanium, it snaps back as straight as it was coming out of the box a few minutes ago. Just like it was forged in the heart of a dying star or deep in the fires of Mount Doom, the iPhone Air has no business being this indestructible. Both of my thumbs now hurt, along with my pride. The iPhone Air 100% passes my durability test. But
and you know that if it passes Jerry Riggs' durability test, you know that it is in fact rugged. So if you're looking for a decent phone, there we go. Wow, exactly, yeah, they have come a long way. Exactly that. You don't need one bodge? I think you do. We are successful, by the way, in terms of the chip. I'm going to read it. Is it quicker to read? Is it quicker to read, chat? I hope so. That made me feel a little bit sick. I'm used to iPhones being super fragile. Exactly, yeah. You need to tell MSB. Don't get me involved, man. Don't get me involved in your situation to the nation. All right. Got him a new phone a little while ago. There we go. So be grateful. But actually, Bodge, be grateful, okay? Don't worry, MSB. I've got you. Got you. I love the iPhone quality, look and features, but after the S6 SE, I couldn't deal with the loss of udder control, the Apple Bluetooth, etc. Traitor. I've owned Samsung since 2009 and never had a broken or cracked screen yet. Yeah, I don't think I've ever cracked my... Oh, no, I have. My iPhone 5, I actually tried to repair as my first video. Obviously had a big crack screen, didn't it? But since then, I've not. But I had a phone. I didn't use that phone for like 10 years or whatever it was. Did you see the stress bend test he did on the Air? I didn't. Was that really good as well? So if you're saying iPhone's not that great, you know, for durability and whatnot, I think this year they've apparently supposedly smashed it. Not literally. Right, it's just reading the BIOS IC, guys. We're halfway done as I've clicked it, so it's not going to take long at all, okay? We had 3 first-time chats, 1 bang, bang, bang. Look at this. A Rulezot coming in. I dropped my iPhone walking and screen shattered. Dropped a Samsung off a motorcycle and no issues. Fair enough. I can't use a fold phone. The fold point jumps out at me and bugs me. Fair enough. Says, yeah, that's very true. Or I think I'd have the same pet peeve, to be honest. Welcome, by the way, guys. And another first-time chat. Insanity, I like it. Hey, long-time YouTube viewer, I love your videos, and they give me the courage to repair an OG Switch console. I had to replace the battery and a Joy-Con rail. Not sure if it's allowed to ask questions. Of course it is! What do you mean? I hate that on Twitch, that's what, like, the community's become. You know? For, like, live stream... for live stream-esque, like, I want you to ask questions. I want you to be here asking me all the questions under the sun. It makes my job 10,000 times easier. But how do you handle a strip screw on the rail? Not one in the center. Oh, okay. So, Insanity. The first thing I'm going to say is going forward, make sure you use the right size screw bit. I know that sounds stupid silly. However, I've done it so many times. It was disgusting. Okay. I've done it so many times. I used the wrong screw head. And every time I'd be like, why is it stripping? You just got to make sure you get that perfect fit. I'll give you an example, right? This, I know this doesn't really help your situation right now. On this ROG Ally, all of the screws, including the screws in the chassis, right? I use a Phillips screw bit. For the heatsink, I don't know if Loki has this as well. For the heatsink, it actually requires a different type of Phillips head. Because if you use a Phillips head too small, it can round off the screws. If you use one too big, it obviously doesn't screw anything. So you need to find just the right one. So I actually need to flip between two separate Phillips heads for this pretty much the same screw. You want to go as thick as possible is what I would say. That's how you work it out, right? You go as thick as possible on the Phillips head, and then you just work your way down. If you start too small, that is how you then, you know, round off the heads. Techno coming in with a 10 gifted subscriptions. Checking my loots. Pood, Dex, Cryptic, Snadge, See You, Rusky, Matty, Anthony, and D-Bone have all been gifted a sub. Thank you so much, Techno. I appreciate you, my guy. Legendary. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. That's what I'd say. In order to sort out a rounded screw now, ideally, the best way, the cheapest way is going to be to use a flat-headed screw bit. And just good luck. Otherwise, a Dremel. And what you can do is you can make a mark in it and then use a flathead. Yeah. It's the annoying way. Right, I've read it and it seems to be absolutely fine. Okay, right, we are all going to eject this now. See you later. And we're going to put it onto the ROG Ally, put it back together and see if that works. Here we go. What do you think, chat? Bodge, are you doing a prediction? Have you done a prediction? Big fan of yours. Help me fix things. I've seen your videos, all your videos in 3 days. Thank you. FF Itachi, I don't believe you. It's a lie. It's impossible to watch all of the videos on JDT in 3 days. If you've done that, I will classify you as a legend. Two of the videos are 24 hours long. This poor BIOS has been through it, hey. I know you guys can't see. You'll be able to see the next bit. Insanity, yo!
Oh, 2 months?
Let's go.
Maybe I had a gifted one before.
You must have. You must have. Thank you very much, Insanity, for the Prime for 2 months. You've triggered a hype train, my guy. Thank you very much for triggering the hype train. Our top hype train ever was what, guys? 22? I think level 22 or something like that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's very, very kind. Right, here we go. Predictions already run. Lovely jubbly. Thank you, Bodge. Beat me to it. Maybe you do need a new phone. Let's have a look. There we go. Let's go that way. MS Barn didn't hear me say that, did she? 12% of level 22 says Twitch. Yeah, it's crazy, man. A level 22 hype train is absolutely insane. Find me another channel with a 22 hype train. Not like this, chat. Not like this. Not during the concentration. Thank you so much. Aurea coming in with a tier 1. Thank you. And Oxy coming in with 100 bits as well. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Come back in for the reflow. There we go. Sit. Guys, thank you very much for the hype train. I appreciate it. Very kind. We have the best support on Twitch. It's not even close. It's not even close. Yeah, I've just slid it over. There we go. Let's check. All good. And this side. All good.
You should try RAM upgrade on the ROG sometime.
Ooh, that's a good shout. Thank you very much, Ryan, for the $2. I appreciate it. Thank you.
6 months, boys.
DVF coming in with a prime for 6 months. Lovely, jubbly. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Level 4 hype train, 1 minute on the clock. Thank you, guys. All right, now I have to put it back together again. My soldering's fine. It's a very good point, Charles. If you are enjoying the stream, guys, make sure you hit that the like button on YouTube. That'd be much appreciated. Helps put the word out there a little bit more. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Only if you're enjoying it, though. It's good vibes today. Anonymous Gifter gifted 5 subs to Motta, Ninja, Ruza, Holly, and C3. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. That's very, very kind. The alert will go off 5 times because if it's anonymous, that's what it does. What's going on here? That's very kind. Whoever you are, anonymous. Thank you. I hope you're watching with a smile on your face. It's very kind. Morning from Canada. Yo! 0 degrees. Don't. Jack, I'm so jealous, mate. Oh, Jack, I'm so jealous. 0 degrees. Get me to a log cabin with a fire and snow, and you won't see me for 6 months. That's what I need in life. Trust me, when that day comes, you best believe I'm making the most of it, chat. I'm booking a ticket to Canada. Most probably going to be somewhere like Winnipeg, a.k.a. Winterpeg. Yeah. Sims all coming in with a Prime subscription. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you. And trust me, you won't hear from me for a long time. I want my kids to experience proper snow, chat. Like proper snow. I want to experience proper snow. You know what I mean? Lord glove. Like, snow me in. You know? Do it. Give me a ticket for Canada. See me back the next day. For those who don't know, Marv was not able to get into Canada. Unfortunately. Marv was not able to get into Canada. Yeah. Thank you very much for the hype train. Level 5. Thank you. I thought we ended the hype train. Thank you. Anonymous actually saved it. I appreciate you. Scotland's closer for snow. Do you know what? To be fair, Scotland is a really, really nice place. I've been to Scotland a couple of times. So my missus loves pandas. Loves pandas. And in Scotland, specifically in Edinburgh, they had a zoo that had the only pandas in the UK. And for her birthday once, I booked us some plane tickets to go up there and spend time in Scotland to obviously go and see the pandas. And she obviously loved it. And Scotland itself is beautiful. I've not been to like the Highlands and those sort of remote places that look absolutely incredible. I will do one day, but I've heard that they're meant to be like absolutely beautiful as well. And I've seen obviously that they are beautiful. Too much. Trying to get to work in the middle of a snowstorm is the worst ever. I can imagine that being something actually. Yeah, snow's amazing until it's not, right? It's one of those. I personally, my interactions with snow, I love snow. I just think as well, I am a, what do you call it? I am somebody who really enjoys cold weather. I like cold weather. I like wrapping up warm. I like being comfy. Like I love all of those things. So for me, I can't see myself not liking snow. Plus I work from home, right? So we also have to bear that in mind. I don't know a situation where I would not like snow. I want to go to Winnipeg just to experience it. I want to experience it in the summer. I want to experience it in the winter. And then if you never hear from me again, just know I'm happy with a cup of coffee sat in a log cabin with a fireplace in Winnipeg. All right. If that's where I disappeared to, that's where I've gone, chat, okay? Just so we're all clear. I have to put the fans on top of that, don't I? Winnipeg's too large of a city? Really? Ships, are you from there? Aberdeen is a great place. Oh, okay, that's cool. Right, chat. We're very close. Yeah, boy. Is it low key? Or is it high key? Let's see what happens. Oh, is it low key or no key? Oh, so funny. Chat, I've bought a game called Ark Raiders, right? And I've not played it yet. I bought it 2 days ago. I've not played it. I've just been too tired. I got into bed. I said to my friends were like, are you going to come on and play? I said, look, I've bought the game. But at the moment, I put my daughter to bed, right? And I let the gods decide if it's time for me to go to sleep or not. That's what I do. I leave it up to the gods. I say, gods, and this is, I'm talking 7:30, 8 o'clock. I am an old man. I say, gods, you decide. And if I'm too comfy, after reading her a story about fairies that I have to make up every single night, if I'm, did I say if I'm too hungry? If I'm too sleepy, I go. Yeah, I plugged in the RGBs just for you, Marv. So yeah, I do want to play Arc Raiders, I really do, and so I can show Gibbs how to play the game. But you know, my time will come where I'll have my time to play that. I'm just super busy at the moment. Have I told you guys that? Andre, thank you very much for the Prime subscription. I appreciate you. It's very kind, guys. Thank you very much for the hype train, by the way. All right. Sounds like you're stressing out on this ally when you shouldn't. Me stressing? I'm not stressing. I feel like you're stressing, low-key. My daughter and her sister from another father are planning to move. Oh, that's cool. Right, here we go. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Right, here we go, chat. Right, so what have we done? I have put another version of the BIOS onto this motherboard. So I've probably skipped in, for the sake of the video, everything that you wouldn't have seen, which is me taking the BIOS off, plugging it into my PC and writing the new version of the BIOS. We're now going to put the back on and we are going to test right this second. Here we go. All right. Wish me luck. Would you stream Arc Raiders on Twitch? Absolutely. Yeah. I've when I get a little bit of free time, I will definitely do that. I will definitely stream some Arc on Twitch. I like it. I love streaming games. I do need to upgrade my graphics card though, for no reason. Anyway, I was looking at 5070 Ti to pair on my 13600K. Looks good. Very expensive though. But guess what? I'd have a 5070 Ti on 1080p. Who wants 5070 Ti on 1080p? I'd have to at least upgrade to a 1440. We're talking IPS. You see what I'm saying? Right. Anyway. Low-key. You're the man. All right. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Plugging in. Ah. I've blown up. I'm joking. Imagine. Just as Loki says, I guarantee this is the one that happens. Imagine that. Here we go. Wait. I'm unplugging it. And you might be like, why? Why are you unplugging it? This button is not buttoning properly. Something's going on here. This button is... What's happening? Sorry, guys. Sorry. I know. I just don't want it to, like, be pressing down on RB. Sorry. Right, that's good. What happened? Why is it not allowing me to... Wait, what? What's going on? Oh, they click in? I didn't know that. Oh, well, we learn something new every day. Okay, so they apparently they click in. No. There we go. Cool. All right. 3, 2, 1. I won't make the same joke twice. Why is it not charging? I'm not lying when I say the PLD ammeter software has crashed. I'm not lying. It's crashed. It's crashed entirely. Not responding. Close. There we go. Right, let's try again. Are we good? We're good. 3, 2, 1. Ready for the power button? Here we go. I've done it. Okay, good. I see like a little bit of memory training, I think. I saw 2 little blips. You see those little white dips there in the meter just there? Maybe a little bit of RAM training or something going on, a little bit of something. I see that. You see that there? Look, these 2. Let's go! Loki, I always had faith in... Oh, new CPU installed. Loki, do you know what I thought that said? I thought it said the BIOS is corrupt, like the other message that we got from the other one. I thought that's what it said. All right. Yes! No password. Let's go. Yes. Let's go, man. Okay, it's charging. We're on 37%. I don't have an asset tag. Should we put the SSD in, chat? Put the SSD in. Yeah, nice job, Loki. Loki, you absolute legend. Chat, could we get a round of applause in the chat for Loki? He's gone out of his way. He's also meant to be asleep. He's meant to be asleep right now, but instead he was so addicted to this. He had to... he's also waiting for me to take apart another one as well. Yeah, Loki, thank you. Right, I've just taken out the battery. Let's put the SSD card in. Is this... I wonder, Loki, because we got rid of the BIOS password, is the data going to be here on the SSD? Like, are we just going to boot straight into Windows? Or should I go ahead and do the recovery? What do you think? Place your bets, Loki. Let me put a couple of screws back in now and seal this one up. Because we are good. If it wasn't wipes, yeah. So it should just boot into... Oh, in which case, if it does just boot into it and there's no password on it, but there probably will be because Windows 11 things, right? If there's not, I could just reset through Windows and it would just be so much easier. It would keep all of the, whatchamacallits, wouldn't it? It would keep all of the drivers and all of those things. Because the issue with these ones, guys, by the way, FYI, is when you're resetting these, if you do it through the BIOS, oh my gosh, it takes such a long time and it restarts constantly. It takes about 3 hours to apply everything. Okay, that's pretty much all of that. And now I can put this on as well. The final piece of the puzzle. Look at this, ready? A bosh. There it is. Yeah, lovely jubbly. Yo, PCDD Repairs, welcome. Small question, I got a cramp. You got cramp? Oh, I got a cramp here. What's a cramp? I thought you said you got cramp. I was like, are you going to ask us to help you with a cramp? My guy. Oh, a car amp. You can reset one and then clone the SSD to the others. Oh, Horrorwood. That's actually a really good shout. But what happens then, Horrorwood, if I do that? What happens if you connect to the internet and stuff? Does it throw a paddy? This one is a rebuilt with serial and stuff. Pure clean BIOS, yeah, pure clean. Joey does not have crabs, chat. Joey caught crabs. I did catch crabs. I mean, if it has a password, you can remove it, reset it. It's already gone. It's already gone. Okay. Turn her on. I need to plug it in, don't I? Because when you remove the backplate, it gets rid of the backlight thing. Okay. All right, is it going to boot into Windows? I am just going to cover it, and the reason being is because I don't want to reveal any personal data from potential previous things. Yes, I always, yeah, I've replaced the thermal paste. Thank you for your concerns. Okay, we get the... It says new CPU installed again. Is that because of the SSD? Or is that because I've not actually gone through setup and stuff yet? And that's why it's repeating that message. There we go. It's resetting again. All right, we're in BIOS. NVMe SSD. Okay, so what this is probably going to be, again, is a complete reset through what we do is we go advanced, and then we go on to advanced here, and we go ASUS Cloud Recovery. This is what I had to do last time, and which would suggest to me that it's been wiped. But it's funny, isn't it? How? Oh no, it would. I know how it would be wiped because it was asking for a BIOS password. Therefore, the person who maybe got rid of this or sold it or whatever had reset the SSD before then completely turning it off, gone to sell it, and it's had a BIOS password. And that's where I've then bought it from the person who's been like, it's got a BIOS password, we can't do anything with it. So let me quickly sort through. Oh, wait a minute. View privacy policy notice. I'm above the age of 20. That's weird. Why have I got to be above the age of 20 for a privacy policy? That's a new thing, no? Cloud recovery. Check network information. Okay, next. This is where I just have to set up my SSID and all of those good things. And I'm just going to leave it on the side, and then we have two. Da, 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 da. This is good so far. I wanted this tested. I mean, yeah, it's gone into the cloud recovery absolutely fine, Loki. I think at this point it's fine now, right? I don't see as to why, at what point ever it's not going to work after that. If the BIOS is screwed in one way, then it's not going to get as far as this, right? Is that true or not? So you can pretty confidently confirm this. Okay, now, right? This one's done. Lovely. And then we just have to do the same for the other one. The other one's going to be a bit trickier because it's sat on. I'll show you guys in a second. I'm also going to have to do like a little bit of an intro for it because I've not done this one on camera yet, interestingly. So, you ready for this one? This is our last ROG. Yep, you've heard it here. So I've got I had 3 Asus ROGs this morning to record, and this is our last one that we have. And this is the bad boy. Okay, so yeah, we got another one, which means soon I'm going to have, well, if I can fix this one, that'll be 3 out of the 4 that I bought that I fixed. Now, if that is the case, if we do the math, it's not great. What do I mean by that? Now, I bought 4 ROG Allies for £600. If I fix 3 of them, I think we're looking at about £300 each, chat. Am I right in saying that? £300 each. So I double my the cost of it, equaling the profit. If I had fixed 4, it would have been £1,200. It would have been £600. But it's going to be about £300 profit. Now, if I was doing this full time, I'd be able to get this done maybe within a day. it's not that bad, £300 profit. But then when you take into consideration, you've got £300 profit, then you've got your eBay fees, because when I sell these for £300, the eBay fees will come after that, and then you've got taxes and other bits and bobs. That number quickly starts to dwindle. So actually, was it good profit? I mean, for the sake of profit and loss in the series, it's not been too bad. But in actual real life situation where, you know, if you was trying to provide for your family and whatnot, it wouldn't be that great, you know. However, I will say that these are relatively easy to fix in terms of taking them apart and putting them back together. Plus, I've had to go to Loki to get all the BIOS information and everything, right? So if I go to Loki to get all the BIOS information, if I had all of that myself, if I was a bit more invested in this and done this full time, actually bought stuff and sold it for a profit and fixed it, whatever, then I'd probably invest in something that Loki's got to actually program the BIOS to make sure that the serial number was okay and do it in 2 minutes flat. That full day of all of these then suddenly becomes half a day once I obviously know what I'm doing. Does that make sense? And as well, I probably could have pronounced the other two dead a little bit quicker than what we did, because we're taking our time, we're doing it for the content and all those things, so we have to bear that in mind as well. Right, £210 at CEX, that is a rip-off. 3,350 exactly. Yeah, I think about 3,350. So we move on to our third and final, well, technically fourth actually, isn't it? Is it our fourth? Yeah, it's the third one of this video, but it's the fourth one in all of our ROG allies. I was just saying how if I can fix this final one, what that means is that I would have fixed 3 out of 4. I paid £600 for all of these consoles. If I can fix this one, we're looking at a profit. If I cannot fix this one, we're looking at breaking even, minus all my time and everything else. So it's actually quite important that I fix this. What's the issue with this one, I hear you ask? Let me show you. Let's go and turn it on. And this one should have a little bit of charging. Or not, because I suck. Let me just remove this quickly. I don't think the back's been off of this one. So I don't know why it wouldn't boot. Here we go. Maybe the battery's low. So this one does turn on. I've just removed this to put it back into the one that's currently doing all of the cloud recovery data stuff. And I'll show you what the issue is with this one. And Loki, I hope in a way this has also helped you, in the sense of you've probably not done this for a long time, so it's just kind of refreshing your brain a little bit and, you know, getting you back into the swing of things for ROG allies or something like that. I hope in some way it's been valuable for you as well, as much as it has been me. This one is a BIOS issue. Shock. Another one with the BIOS. So I am fairly confident we're going to be able to sort this. This one says, however, that you need to recover the BIOS. So download the BIOS file corresponding to your computer model from ASUS official website. So I had an email that said that they tried this and it didn't work. So what I'm going to do is the exact same as what I've done with the other BIOSes and completely flash it with Loki. So I'm going to take this one apart. We know that it turns on, we know that it takes power, and it does take a good charge. But I need to take the BIOS chip off of this, repeat that whole process, and then hopefully we can have our 3 out of 4 working, which would be amazing. So there is already one fix. Was it the one with no backlight? Do you want to wait and see, or you want me to tell you? I don't think that would be fair on everyone else who's wondering what's going on, you know? Why are these BIOSes going bad so often? I don't know, but it also, by the sounds of it, sounds like Loki has had a lot of bad BIOS ones as well. So I imagine because it's a computer-based console, because it's like a PC-based console, if that makes any sense, I think that they're more prone to the BIOS failing. I don't know. I don't know if that is the case, and I could just be completely making that up, but it kind of just, it sounds like it makes sense to me. Their ECs also corrupt for no reason. Anyone actually playing with one of these? I think there's quite a few people. I don't know if I don't know what's better, quote unquote. I don't know if a Steam Deck is better or whether people prefer ROG Allies. I don't know if anybody out there has one of each, perhaps. I daily my ally. Wow. What do you play on it, by the way, Loki? Well, I didn't put that spudger back, did I? I'm going to call this Bodger the Spodger. Where is my spudger? Found it. Right, I don't know if this one's been opened before or not. It'll be interesting to see this one as well, Loki, won't it? I will definitely be bonking in bed tonight, that's for sure. 100%. I will definitely be bonking in bed tonight. Clarity, there is a game called Mega Bonk, alright? And I'm so tired that I can't even play it. I'm going to be playing it on the Asus ROG tonight to test it and make sure we're all okay. I just want to clarify that. Hey, yo, you guys better get your heads out the gutter. I can confirm as well, this one hasn't been opened before, which is nice. I've already got one person lined up for one of these, by the way. I've already got one person lined up for one of these. So if I have 3 working ones, I'll have 3 for sale, won't I? FPS, 1080p, 60 FPS, no frame gen low, 120 with frame gen. Wow. What's the going rate for one of these? I think we just confirmed. Chat said about £300. Chat, can we confirm that on eBay? Actually, is anybody on eBay right now? Well, we're sure Mega Bonk is peak. Are you talking like peak is good, right? Sorry if I'm not down with the lingo. I'm pretty sure peak is good, right? Peak back in my day used to mean bad. You know that? Peak back in my day used to be bad. Oh, that's peak. You know? That's what I didn't personally used to say, but that was the lingo. Where now peak is good. No update required. You're currently... this happened on the other one as well, by the way. So on this one, you guys are probably not going to be able to see, but I get stick drift. Well, one of the analogs doesn't even work. See that? One of the analogs doesn't even work. It's drifting now. See it drifting? That happens until you update the drivers. I don't know why it does that. It didn't happen on the one that I just did though, this morning. But it happened on the one that I first done, and it's until you install the drivers that happens. I don't know why it does that. Makes no sense how it does it on some of it, but not all of them. You know. If you're on eBay, 3 to 350. I think I'll be able to get 3 for them. If I can get 350, I'll be happy. There's one person that I want to sell to, and if I can, I'll sell it obviously for a little bit less. And because that'll be my reasoning behind that is it'll be a direct sale, so I won't incur any eBay fee. So I'll probably go 300 for that person, and just take the hit on Sally. 350 will be good. 3 to 340. I might be able to sell for 3 because these are really good condition as well, chat. Hey, thing is though, we don't have the chargers, so I'll have to take that into consideration. The ones that you're looking at on eBay, chat, are they console only? Oh, Dead Zone isn't active until Armory Crate on. Ah, that's why you see drift. I see. That makes sense. No, I don't want to back up my files. Are you sure you want to start the recovery process? I am absolutely 100% positively sure. This one's stuck down. Let me take the fans off first, I think. Oh, there we go. Yo! Trenton coming in with a prime for 2 months in a row. Thank you very much, Trenton. I appreciate you. Very good name. Thank you, sir. Do, 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 do. Do 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 do. Chat, is Joey using OBS? Yes. Joey is using OBS. Wonder Rabbit. Yo 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 yo. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate you and your face for Prime for 2 months in a row. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the support. 409 total Twitch subscriptions, guys. You've had quite a few today, so thank you. I appreciate that. It's very, very kind of you. Allow me to live my dreams, so thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, Loki says we can have this one a little bit quicker as well. He said within 5 mins. So let's try and get this over to him as quick as possible. Because then if we can just run with this one, that'd be wicked. And then we are donezo with the rocks. BIOS. Oh, I'm getting used to this now. Let's take this BIOS chip off. One up for 329 with box and charger. Oh, okay, fine. Wait, is this the same rock from yesterday? Oh, we moved quick, Dirty. We have moved quick. I might consider buying one for 320 with JDT warranty. I don't sell with a JDT warranty. I mean, I adhere to obviously eBay's returns, and if somebody has received one of my devices and they get it and it stops working, usually I just message them and say send it back, and I'll either send you a different one or I'll try and repair it. Completely up to you, or you can have a refund. That's usually within the first month. If it's anything longer than that, I'll kind of take everything with a pinch of salt, and I'll investigate the issue a little bit more, because some people like to play crafty. I've never had that, luckily. But it's quite easy to tell because I put cereals and everything and all of those things. These things, even at 420, they take quite a bit to get off, you know. And I'm saying it's shot because it's realistically, it's quite a, it looks like quite a small board. It looks like quite a small board. I guess as well, one thing to consider is it is right in the middle. Where's me, my station? Here we go. All right, I need to clear the stuff that we have up on here anyway, don't I? So let me clear up that to make sure the chip is nice and flit. I told you the soldering was all right, Loki, hey? Okay. Stick our little bit of Captoni tape on. There we go. Come in with our chip. Up. This way. We go like that. Bosh. I'm doing this quickly now, chat, because I've done this 3 times on stream now today. So I'm just making sure it's nice and quick. Kind of just freestyling it right now. Sonny, welcome back. Oh, that kind of looks way off. I think I knocked it. I think I've sorted it. Have I sorted it with just iron? No. Oh, that's royally stuffed now. Where there, chat? Tape isn't sticky anymore. So annoying. This whole setup is ridiculous, hey? Okay. I got sniffles as well. Oh no. They're coming for me, chat. I have no idea how this looks. I have completely just free-handed that. It's going to look absolutely awful, isn't it? Should we have a look under the scope? See what it looks like. Sure, it's your shame. Absolutely. I do it every single video anyway. So what difference does it make? Okay. All right. I'll take it. This side is what I'm not looking forward to seeing. Yeah, it could do with better soldering. But do you know what? We actually have a chance here. I thought I was going to have to redo the whole thing. We have a chance. Bless me. It begins. Chat, we're getting ill. This is it. It's because it heard me say I'm super busy at the moment. Did I get it? I don't know my iron goes down there, you know. There we go. Okay, cool. I'm happy with that. I'm happy to try at least. It's poor I see. I think it's connected. Let's see. Can you see what I see? Here we go. I smell burning. I hope it's not the chip. Oh, load! Neo programmer. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Neo programmer. Detect. Yes! Yes! We have found it. Should I save a copy of this one as well? Do we think? I'll read it. I'll read it. I'll read it. Why not? I'll save a copy just in case. Always save a copy, chat. That's what they say, even though it's not working. Oh, yeah, we do need this copy. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, good shout. Yeah, Loki needs the copy to get all of the information off. So that is also a good reason why we should keep it. Welcome, by the way, peeps. Sorry, I was concentrating a little bit there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are we today? How are your faces? I said hello to majority of people, I believe, in here today anyway. I hope you guys are good. Check DM. Let's have a look-see, shall we? Custom-made adapter. What? But what does that plug into? Can show on stream as well if you want. Okay, let me have a look. See. Look at this, guys. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He has soldered, he's made a flex for it and just solders it to the board. Yeah, I'm jealous. I'd potentially ask for one if you didn't live in the US and it cost you, you know, £1,000 to ship something. Hi, Joey. How are you? I'm good, thank you, Danny. Have you got any further yet with the repair after yesterday's video? It's up to you, Danny. I can tell you, or we can wait until the video comes out, which will most probably be, there'll probably be another video on the rocks on Saturday. So it's up to you, my guy. But also just, you know, for everybody else as well, it's most probably going to be a case of waiting until Saturday, I think. Thing is as well, right? Everything will be a little bit confusing if I tell you about it now, because it won't make sense. Whereas everything in the video should hopefully make sense. And I should be able to round everything up. No, I won't do that, Loki. It's fine. It's fine. It will be very expensive. But thank you very much for the offer, my guy. I appreciate you. You've already done more than enough for everybody, not just myself, but everybody who watches the stream. They've all been given this information that I've been reading out. So, yeah. All good. Chilling and change the HDMI port on an ESD on a Series X. Do you know what? The Series X's that I get, I've been very, very lucky in the sense that I haven't really ever required, other than maybe 1 or 2 occasions, an ESD replacement. Never really required it. Okay, the ROG is still applying stuff. The smile on Joey's face when he mentioned the 3080, he's happy. What do you mean, Anthony? Sorry. Nearly done with the reading, guys. Lord of Glove. Do you know we are 58 followers on Twitch away from 19,000 Twitch followers? What on earth is going on in my life? It's crazy. Thank you so much for the support. TikTok and everything else has been doing super well, guys. I worked out the other day that it was, I want to say around about 16 or 17 million views in October for JDT on the short form and the long form combined, mostly short form. That's a lot of views, man. Is that not a lot of views? It's a crazy amount. Yeah, no worries. Thank you, Loki. If there's anybody in chat, one in the chat, if you actually watch it, it's literally just finishing now. So I'll send it over in Discord, mate. There we go, it's done. Save.
Keep up the fantastic content, Charlie the Chair. And also Joey, I guess, laughing face.
Thank you very much, Recent. I appreciate you. Thank you for the 11 months at a tier 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One in the chat, if you watch any of my short form content at all. Um, 1624 is this one, Loki. There we go. It's just sending on Discord now, mate. Here we are. You should have it. That's how I found this channel. Lovely jubbly. Look at that. That's so good to know. I found you on TikTok. I moved over to YouTube to see more. That is the funnel of life, mate. That is exactly why I do what I do on the short form. I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you, Simon. I appreciate that. The feedback is amazing to hear. Good dump. What? What do you mean good dump? Yours read that quick? And when you say good dump, no like BIOS errors, then why was there a BIOS error saying it was a bad dump? Or do you think that could have been from like a Windows update or something that bricked the device, Loki? You said you've not seen that before, have you? I'm pulling double duty. I'm watching Tube and Twitch. And we'll add on TikTok later. Lovely jubbly. I mean, your dump was good from the chip. Gotcha. Loki is a good dumper. He is. Yes. I can confirm. Factually true. As in it's a valid dump. Cool. We have confirmed a valid dump, chat. Can we hit 150 likes out of the 276 that are watching on over on the YouTubes? It would be much appreciated. At this point, Joey is. Joey is what? Oh, what a good dumper. Lol. So yeah, we're doing well. We're doing well. This other one is still doing its thing. So I can sign into these individually with a Microsoft account, and then once I've done that, I can reset all of them via Microsoft Chat. Is that right? On these Asus ROGs. And then once I've reset them, I'll clear all the data, obviously selecting the thing that says make sure you clear data, and then they'll be good to sell. And it should just come up with the Windows splash screen. Yeah, a Python script for this would be pretty elite. So, does anybody, one in the chat of you have played Arc Raiders before, by the way, guys? Has anybody here actually played Arc Raiders? Who's looking forward to the next step in our journey, by the way? Motherboard repair. That's something we got. Loki says, done. Amazing. Well, I'm just going to take it. You're a legend. Thank you very much, Matt. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming. Done.bin. Download. Done.bin. Open. Done.bin. Open on Neo Programmer. Done.bin. Right. Let's go. Thank you, mate. And you've sorted the VRAM stuff. Was it the VRAM stuff you said? Similar to Tarkov. So, I never played... I don't like extraction shooters. I've never played an extraction shooter before. Never. So, I am very excited because apparently it's PvPvE. Or PvEVP. Whatever way round you want to say it. Ow. So, I'm really excited to play it because I never played it. Maybe I won't like it. Maybe I will. But I do have a 2070 Super. And chat, tell me, am I correct in saying there is no need for me to upgrade to a 5070 Ti if I don't have 1440p at least? If I have 1080p, there's not. You'll get smoked from behind by players. Wait, Edge Crusher, do you know that I am the best gamer that's ever lived? You haven't seen me bonk. It's extremely hard for poor PvP players. I'm a PvPer. Take me back to PUBG. Chat, if I was good at PUBG, do I at least have a chance at Arc Raiders, yes or no? If I was okay at PUBG, do you want to see? Do you want to see me? Do you want to see what I was like in PUBG chat back in the day? 1999. Whilst this BIOS is writing to the chip, one in the chat if you want to see how many the Chicken Master. That's what they used to call me, the Chicken Master. I don't know if I can hear someone crying or screaming. You know what I mean? It's one of those. It's one or the other. A lot of people like watching me get my chicken dinners. Some people hate it. The only thing that I hate with this is that I don't know if I swear in them or not. That's the only thing I hate. I mean, this happened. I can show you this one, that's for sure. I have a very similar haircut now, actually. We can take it. No, I know, but family-friendly stream and whatnot, you know. Here we go. Ready? Chat. I must have been streaming PUBG for about 7 hours. And then this happened. Ready? Can you stop, please? Now, for those who are watching, you will know that this is old PUBG. This is OG PUBG. This isn't your new gravy stuff. This is new. This is old PUBG. Child Joey. Guys, what are you talking about? I don't look like a child here. I look like a fully grown adult working a 9 to 5 who likes to come home, relax in his evenings and stream some games. Where are your glasses now? I had laser eye surgery. Yeah. True story. True story. I had laser eye surgery. Yeah. A lot of people don't know that, actually, I guess. So let me give you a commentary. I've landed at a place that is called, I can't remember what it's called. It's called like, I mean, it says in the bottom right, military. I'm pretty sure it's called military ground or something like that. It was like the place to go if you was confident in your PvP ability, right? Which I wasn't, but I thought it was 7 hours in. I'm just going to see what happens. We'll go from there. And fun fact, chat, this is the same backdrop, believe it or not. Just the camera was over to the right a little bit. So what you see in the bottom right is the same backdrop as what you see behind you now. It's just different bit of paint. And that was when we actually moved into this house in 2017. So I've got everything behind me. That was my wardrobe. Right, here we go. So look, I run into a big crate place. I have a look round. I hear footsteps. You hear those footsteps? Because I can hear those footsteps. Listen to this. You hear this is important. Listen to the footsteps. And the panic on my face endures. This is why I stopped playing this game. I pick up a pistol. The pistol's not going into my inventory. Look. I pick up the pistol. It's not... Watch. I'm dragging. I'm dropping. I'm dragging. It wasn't going into my... It took ages. Now, notice I've reloaded. Watch the animation. I've reloaded. Watch. I put the gun in my inventory. I've reloaded. Watch. My character starts reloading the gun. Okay? You've all seen it. Watch what happens. It's reloaded. I'm clicking. Can you hear? No, I was a dragger back in the day. No, this is when you had to drag. Dragging was clicker. Loki, that tells me you're not a very good player. Dragging was quicker than picking up in PUBG back in the day. Fact or fiction, chat? Tell me now. For those who are good at PUBG, not Loki. For those who are good at PUBG, tell me dragging was a lot quicker than clicking in PUBG back in the day. Right click was faster. False information. Nope. We have no PUBG players in the chat. That's fine. Anyway, so I try. Watch, ready? I'm clicking. Listen to my clicks. Listen very carefully here, chat. Listen to my clicks. Trying to spam the gun. Listen. Listen now. I'm doing this, and I'm like, what's going on? Oh, my gun's not reloaded. Okay, I'll reload again. I started reloading again. Can you see me reloading again? Watch what happens next. And this was enough to end my night on PUBG. 7 hours. This was the final straw. Let me tell you what happened. I was playing against Superman. Or Superwoman, should I say. She even goes as far back to take a run up. She even takes a far run up. Watch. She runs away. She runs up here. Does a 180. And fly and punch me in the head. And kill me straight away. Bullets? Nah. Flying, punching in the head, you're dead. So I've got so many clips on PUBG of me streaming ridiculous hours to pretty much next to nobody. Yeah, man, I've been there on PUBG. So guys, you guys have had experience with me playing PUBG now. Now that you've seen that amazing gameplay, do you think I'll be good at Arc Raiders? I think so. I lost probably about 60 viewers when I was showing that clip. Definitely not the best business decision. Anyway, we are done with our dump. So now what I'm going to do is put that on the motherboard, and we're going to test it and see if that has fixed our issue. Not a chance. Not a chance is kind of cruel, hey? Not a chance is kind of cruel. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do for this one. I know it sounds very contradicting. Contradicting, is that the word? I think so. To what I've done previously, I'm actually going to add a little bit of leaded to this one. 1,600 hours in PUBG, and I still play it to this day. Got it when it was in beta. Insanity, you all know the struggles then. PUBG was such a good game, man. In terms of, do you know what, right? I'll actually say, in terms of group fun with my friends, it has to be, League of Legends is up there for me. But I'll have to say, it's probably going to be, PUBG is like one of my all-time favourites. PUBG is probably one of my all-time favourites in terms of game, and just like being with my friends and having a laugh, man. I've got so many clips of my friends raging on PUBG. They were such good days. 2017, 2018, wow. In terms of gaming, were pivotal for me. I mean, before that they were anyway, but I'd say even more so during that era. So much fun, man. So much fun. PUBG was such a good game. Just because of how bad it was, you know? I know, make it make sense, right? But that is how PUBG used to be seen. It was a very bad game, but it was the only one of its kind. That's why when like Fortnite came out, it absolutely smashed it. Fortnite was everything PUBG should have been. PUBG was a lot, but I know they're also two completely different games in terms of the, you know, the graphics and all those sorts of things. But I also, yeah, I'm a League player. I reached Diamond in League a couple of times, you know what I'm saying? I do main Rise. I play nobody but Rise. FYI, for those who wonder, I am a Rise main. I have played thousands of games as Diamond. Yeah, why are you questioning Diamond? What's wrong with that, huh? Well, you don't think I'm a Diamond player? I told you, I don't mess around when I play games. All right? I'm in it for the long run. I know, 3SS. Diamond, yeah, you're right. Diamond. People don't believe me. People say it's factually incorrect. I've got, again, hundreds of videos of me playing League of Legends. Or are you saying Diamond because Diamond is bad? I don't think so. FYI, Diamond is very good on League of Legends. Not as good as what it used to be, but still really good. Very respectable. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know how I'd fare now. It's been a while. But when you play Rise like I did, you don't lose it. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of a position Rise is in now. I don't know if he's any good, if he's bad. But I played him at his worst. I played him at like I think it was like a 42% win rate or something stupid. And I was still in the high elos. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This boss needs to relax itself, eh? Let's just run over this with a soldering iron. Hello.
Is this the ROG ally that was a no-fix earlier in the year, or is this a new one?
This is our fourth in about 2 days. This is a new one. Yep. Thank you very much, by the way, James, for the 22 months in a row legendary status membership. You are a legend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Heavily boosted? You don't. Concurrent, man. If you think I was boosted as Rise, I'm telling you now. Don't make me show you all of the videos I have as Rise, man. Don't make me show you all the videos. Please. Please don't make me show you all the videos. I might as well show you all the videos. You see what I'm saying? Huh? These guys, they don't know about Genetics TK. Who? Genetics TK.
New prediction running Loki says it's work.
Yeah, we could do a new prediction. Thank you very much, by the way, for the 100 bits. I appreciate you. Look at this guy. Yeah, exhausting game to start with, dude. Who's this? With his long hair? Last game Joe was trolling. I was, yep. I wasn't trolling. Nope. I don't know
Yeah,
what you're
I
talking about. Look at this. This is
That's good.
this is the guy. Yeah. What was my KD at the end of this one? Let's just find out, shall we? Apparently, Rise has a 43% win rate. Rise versus Yone mid. Let's have a look. 6-0 at this moment in stage of the game. What are we on now? 9-1. Lovely jubbly. What happens with this kill? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this kill, shall we? I've not seen what happens, so please don't judge me. But my movement used to be clean. This was when I was P3, 68 LP, but I was on the climb. I was on the rise. See what I've done there? Look at this. Look. Where's he going? Look at this. I'll tell you what, you can't act like, you know, it's one of those things. There wasn't many rises out there like me. Look at the side steps, because I know what a Yone is about. You see what I'm saying? Look. See you later. Side step. Good night. And I missed the ball as well. And then what? You want some as well? Look at this. What's going to happen now? Let's see what happens, shall we? Oh, okay. See you later. I just popped you. Set, you want some? You're so dead, my guy. Come on now. Look at that. Triple kill. Like it's nothing. Like it's nothing. And then what happens? Let's see. What else happens in this game? This is a full game clip, by the way. We're teleporting up here to deal with a set. What are we going to do? What do you think is going to happen to the set? He disappeared. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, look, people are putting question marks, chat, because they don't know where he went. The new Athene. Can I tell you a story? Not even a story, it's a fact. For those who know Athene, and back, I'm talking back in the Swifty days. One in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. Swifty, Athene. Listen, I went through a period of my life when I loved watching them, both of them. Athene was just the most entertaining, funny person. And then things got a bit weird. I don't know what happened. But when he was playing as Rise on League of Legends, he is the person who got me into Rise. For those who know what League of Legends is, who don't know what League of Legends is, it's a game that I was just showing. He was the person, Athene was the reason that I played Rise. So it's funny that you say that, the next Athene, the new Athene, because he was the guy for me back in the day. He was the guy. The very reason why I played Rise and got into Rise as a champion. Because this is when, back in the day, when Rise had an ultimate, which was the most OP ultimate in the world. And people who played League will know of this Rise ultimate. And it basically just made him 10 times stronger, essentially. That's literally what it did, his ultimate. And it was broken. And people used to love it. And then he got heavily nerfed. And when he got heavily nerfed, that is when things went downhill. Nobody played him. He became awful. And I'm not talking, he became awful for a little bit. They destroyed this champion, chat. They tried giving him an ultimate, which was seen as really, really good. But do you know what? The ultimate was not good until you was in a 5v5. Like, you needed to be in high elo for Rise's ultimate to make sense. If you weren't in high elo, people didn't know what was going on. They didn't know where to turn. So it became very, very difficult to play Rise as somebody who played solo queue League of Legends. Because you can't, trying to get people to follow you in your ult. Basically, the ult would teleport you around the map. It would teleport you around the map. And if your teammates were in the circle that teleported you, you would go as well. But yeah. Oh, wait, 47 people are saying it's not going to work? That's crazy. I'm assuming they have just recently missed this working on the previous ally. Back in the day, I'm only 31. Yeah, in the teenage years, I know. But doesn't it feel like yesterday and at the same time? It feels like such a long time ago, Insanity, hey? So, Insanity for me, PUBG was Car 98K with a 4-time scope and a silencer. That was PUBG for me. Is that still a viable loadout right now? All this, Joey, all this, I'm too old for this. Nerfed. Yeah, I am a big nerd at heart, by the way, for those who are unaware and don't know. I'm a huge nerd. And I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. Yeah, I really am. I love being a nerd. I love my games, man. I love playing games. It changes drastically. I'm not somebody who just plays one game and that's it. I play a bunch of different games, man. I went for a huge FIFA stage in my life growing up. Old school RuneScape, which is obviously completely different to some of the other games that I play. League of Legends was probably the worst game that I ever played in terms of how addicting it was and the player base. Yeah, I mean, Call of Duty, I was there back in the day, Modern Warfare on the Xbox 360. Those days, you had to be built different. You had to be built different in those days to play Call of Duty online, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare. You see memes about it all the time. They're not joking. They're not joking. Those lobbies were different. Trying to level up my MP5 SMG to blue camo, trying to get the headshots, getting the flame left, right and centre. Lord the glove. Trust me, you had to be there. Peak gaming. Peak. For me, anyway. This is the last one of the 4. Ben? This is the last one. Ever played WoW? Danny, don't get me started. WoW is another addiction that I had. And I stopped playing last year, I think. I'm always... The thing is with WoW, I'm always on and off with WoW. I'm always on and off. It comes and it goes. Sometimes I'll get like an absolute urge to play it and I'll play it. PoE, I play Path of Exile. You know, there's so many games. If you ask me if I've played a game, I wouldn't say...
To set up your device using a screen reader, turn on narrator by pressing Windows and Control and Enter.
Windows 11.
Accessibility features.
Windows 11 things. That ROG Ally has only just gone into Windows setup, by the way. That's how long that cloud setup has taken, for those who are wondering. Play it now. Yeah, there's a lot of WoW players. I just think that WoW became, I don't know, I didn't really mind it, all the drama and stuff that's happened. I'm not too fast when it comes to WoW. I think WoW in its entirety is a really, really good game. Nothing's going to beat like the olden days, and that's the same with everything, right? So you're never really going to be able to repeat that. But from all the videos I watch, people just pretty much tearing into them, saying they don't like what the game's become, etc. You know, when I played it, I enjoyed it. It was as simple as that. But the reason I stopped playing is because it just got a bit repetitive. And I think another reason why I stopped playing is because when I was queuing for mythics, it was awful, man. Like if you didn't have a certain rating for the mythics, then you were pretty much a nobody, you know. So it was very tough in that sense as well. You had to be part of like a guild or have friends that played, because if you were just trying to solo queue, which I did majority of the time, I always have like solo queued as a gamer, it became very, very difficult to actually play the game. So that's one of the reasons that I kind of stopped playing WoW. It became really, really difficult to play the game solo. Sorry, yeah, World of Warcraft is WoW. Apologies. You are 100% correct by questioning that. I'm just speaking as if like people know exactly what WoW is. Wow. 60 Mage, nice. Yeah. Mage was my favourite class. I started off with Hunter. Hunter was a really good one. And then that was back in Classic and Burning Crusade. And then I stopped playing for ages. And then I caught a bit of Lich King. I got quite a bit of Lich King, actually. And then I think it was around about Mists and stuff that I stopped. But I think I'll pretty confidently say I've played every expansion. Some a lot more than others, but I think I have played every single expansion. I think I can confidently say. But yeah, man, I just, for me, you know, everyone's different. Everyone has something that floats their boat, that unwinds them from some of the cruel realities that we have in this world. And, you know, for me personally, that escape has been gaming, which I've not been able to do much of recently, but I'm going to sneeze. How many times have I sneezed today, chat? Quite a few. It's over for me. But yeah, the gaming aspect of my life has been monumentally huge, and it's I'd credit it to actually the reason why I'm here, because I was streaming games for such a long time. If I didn't have that experience streaming games, then there's no way that I'd be streaming my repairs and everything, you know. So it's given me the experience that I've needed to make this into a full-time career and earn money doing it as a living. It's the dream, you know. I guess like the ultimate dream would be to one day, I'd love to game and go back to streaming some games, but you know, my audience unfortunately is not much gamers, so it becomes difficult to therefore make any money from it in that respect. but I'm also very blessed and very lucky to be in the position that I'm in currently. So yeah, I think you know, the whole gaming situation and just getting good at Twitch and OBS and live streaming in general, and being confident on camera as well. I have to put that down to streaming and playing games when, you know, I didn't have many people watching. I just used to have like some of my friends that would come and chill out and watch me play some games majority of the time. But then being able to translate those skills and I guess transfer them over to what I do now is a huge reason as to why I'm in the position I'm in. So, and I don't think I'll ever stop gaming, even if it's like Megabonk or something like that, to just take my mind off something for a little bit. Those sorts of games are so good. Just to unwind, you know, de-stress a little bit and just to chill out and relax, you know. People are different. Some people don't game at all. Completely understandable. My wife has never gamed. She's never even, I mean, she played a little bit of Sims when she was younger, but, you know, she was, I think she had a PS1 when she was really, really young and played a bit of that and stuff and all of those things, but she's never been an actual gamer. So yeah. Pally got really good. Yes, I think I was there for when Pally's got really good. Mostly rally games on the rig. But if I'm not playing that, story play single player games. See, I'm not a fan of single player story games. I'm not. That's why I'm looking forward to Arc Raiders, because with the PvP PvE aspect, I'm looking forward to that, because it's not like it's not necessarily hugely about the story, is it? It's about going in and getting out. As far as I'm aware, I could be wrong. So I'm looking forward to playing that game because I like that bit of, you know, I am a little bit competitive as well. So I'm looking forward to the PvP side of things, you know. So yeah, I'm pretty much a heavy gamer. I'm in a time at the moment where I don't game as much as what I used to, because priorities take over. But when I'm older, I would definitely like to chill out and play some games again, you know. I think I'll have a little bit more time for it when I'm older. I say, maybe not. And you know, this also might not be until I'm 65. But it is what it is. I will wait. And by that point, I'll be jumping in playing FIFA IRL or something, if I still got the legs for it. But yeah, man, one of the things that I see, guys, as well, is I see a lot of like YouTuber charity football matches and stuff. I see loads of them going around. I'd love to get involved in something like that, man. I've not kicked a ball in, I don't know how long. The longest amount of time. You can't put me in a certain category. I love loads of different things. I love playing football. I've always played football my whole life, except for the last like 3 years. The last time I properly played football was when my daughter was born. 6 months after I rolled my ankle, because I just got so many injuries. My ankles are absolutely torn to bits with injuries, and so is my knee. I tore an MCL in my knee that took ages to heal. I've just had loads of stuff wrong with me, and yeah, the last time that I played football was when my daughter was born, and I went over on my ankle again, and I wasn't able to help my wife look after our 6-month-old, and I said, that's it for now. I said, my boots have been hung up. I think one day I'll go back to playing football. I obviously have a son now as well. So if my daughter's not massively interested, which by the way, she does enjoy football. If my son's not massively interested, or my daughter's not massively interested, I'll just probably go back to playing, because I would really like to do that. But I am playing quite a bit of squash at the moment. I say quite a bit of squash. Thank you, Loki. I play once a week. I play once a week with my guy Rav, who edits my short form stuff, FYI. Squash is bad for your knees. All exercise is bad for your knees, man. You know, except for swimming. I know that things are bad for your knees, but we also have to have fun, you know. We also have to have fun. I'm going to put the SSD in here. Do you know what's worse for your knees? Not doing anything. I don't know if it is, actually. Right, I think we should be good. I need to blow my nose, chat. It's not good. It's not good. The sniffles are here. Squash is such a good sport. It is. Yeah, yeah. I don't play Fall Guys. No, unfortunately not. When you come to Toronto, you can stay with us and raid on my mage. Lovely jubbly. I love that, Peter. Right. Badminton did my back in. I play badminton as well. I loved badminton so much. Loved badminton so much. It's one of those things, though. It's like, I'd much rather just be able to say I enjoyed playing the sport whilst I did and get injured from it than being like, I never played a sport at all. That's just me. That's my personal opinion. All right. I'm even going gung-ho with the putting the back on. Oh, no. Wait. Yeah, garbage. I remember you saying you're awesome. This is one of the coolest stream concepts I've seen. Really hope you get that gaming or football chapter soon. Lucifer, what do you mean? As in, like, you'd like to see content of me playing football and gaming? The thing is with gaming, right? I'd give it a go, and I was giving it a go with some things. Like, I was playing a little bit of old school RuneScape and whatnot, but it was just a little bit draining, is all, in the evenings. And at the time when I didn't have children and stuff, you know, it's easy. But when you have kids and you try and like get like every single bit of sleep that you can, you know, you have to be very tactical with when you sleep. You play RuneScape? Yeah, man. I played old school RuneScape for a very, very long time. I played a little bit recently with the whole what do you call it? The square thing that they had implemented. But then I died and I was like, oh, I can't be bothered. But yeah, I played a bit of old school RuneScape. Quite a bit of it. I ran TOB solo many a time. Probably, I think the Evo was around about. It was never expert, but it was very close to expert. This was back in the day when it came out, and I didn't really play it since then. And that was with like a blowpipe and some other bits and bobs. Okay, so just to recap, this is the one that had the BIOS message. I've done the exact same thing, taken the BIOS off, programmed it. It's got the serial number and all of those good bits. And I'm just about to plug the charger in to see if that error message on the BIOS is now gone. If it has, we are 3 for 4 and we have made a profit fixing these ROG allies. This is our chance and opportunity. 3, 2, 1, here we go. And it's done it again. Okay, up to 500. Check 1, 2.1, 2.3, I'll take it. Okay, we're looking really, really good. We're looking really, really good. 3, 2, 1. Vibration to the nation. Okay, let's see if it works. 3.1 amps. Come on. It's going to be doing the memory training and stuff, don't forget. Come on. I hate this waiting. I hate this. Honestly, it drives me absolutely mental. There's the dips. There's those dips. You see those dips? Those are the dips I saw last time. Just over here. I like that dip. There was another one after that last time, though. But that looks good. I think it got to around about... I'm going to say here is when it worked. All right, so look at that white line. Is it going to line up? Oh, so close. Oh, okay, fine. It's going to work. Yes, let's go. I was close with the line. I was close. Oh, okay, fine. It got me again. Right, let's press A. This is about the new CPU being installed. Oh my gosh. Okay, fine. Let's go. I think this is good. I'm obviously going to have to go through all of the setup and everything like I did with this one now, by the way, which I'm on the setup screen for. But I have this one, I have this one, and I also have this one, which is fixed. Let's just, so if I did put the SSD in, okay, so we're going to have to do a complete recovery of this one as well. So again, we go advanced down here, advanced up here. and then ASUS Cloud Recovery, and then view policy. I'm above 20. Agree. There we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we've done that one as well. All I need to do is put them back together. No, I've put them back together. All I need to do is put a couple of screws in, and I'm probably going to install Steam and Megabonk on each one of them and just give them a little bit of a test run and make sure they're okay. I think as well, I'm going to have to put an SD card in each one of them. And as long as the SD card gets recognized, I believe then that I can call this pretty much fully fixed. Chat, is that right? If I can get all the way through to playing Megabonk, we're good, right? I can tell you what to order and replace if SD card doesn't work. What are the chances that is the case, though? Because I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, I think it's going to work. And the reason why I think it's going to work is because all of these have had no power faults and like BIOS faults. So they're not like, they haven't been faulty before that. Why are you saying 50-50? Why would you say that? Am I right in thinking that all I need to do is literally plug the SD card in? I can try that on one that I've got here, actually. Let's just write this one off completely now, because I've got one here. You ready? I don't know why that was meant to be like a cool, smooth animation. High chance most of them failed. Don't say that. Okay, chat, I've got a 64 gig SD card. Is that going to be okay? For testing purposes, right? How do I work this? Do I just pop it in? Simple as that. So if I just pop this SD card in, it's a Nintendo Switch one. Does that matter? As long as it like reads, right? Is it in? Yeah. I mean, it says select what happens with the removable discs. I go to open it and it's there. Is the chance that that is okay? Is that like quite high? If it's seeing the file, that's okay, right? Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. So I can just confirm that's all good. Lovely jubbly. And chat, why did they fail? So this one's all good to go then. Wait, am I seeing something? Or is that just like glitching out when I move it? I don't think it's... I think I'm seeing stuff. Guys, my eyes are playing on me today. My eyes are really playing on me today. Let me put these screws back in because I've done all of the screws except for a couple. Doesn't mean it won't break in 2 days. Factually true. Yo, Mossin, I'm good. How are you? Cloud recovery. System is downloading files. Perfecto. Yeah, why do they fail, guys? Does anybody know? Stephen Frankie, welcome. Long time no see. Wow. I hope you guys are well. Heat over the SSD controller and fuse. Oh, okay, fine. Is it just bad positioning? So the real reason why they fail is because of is ASUS undersized fuse. Its proximity to the heatsink means that the fuse is actually 50% its rated trip point at full tilt. Ah, I see. How does that get away from like testing? How does somebody not see the issue with that? So this one's good. I just need to reset it. That's all cool. Okay, so that's one. This is the bad. So this one I actually just need to write on it. Bad backlight. Because I will use the speakers and potentially these LED rings or something. I don't know. But I'll keep it just in case, because why not? But that is a bad backlight. So that one's done. This one I just need to go through the setting up. Oh, I've actually got to go on the... Oh, I've got to turn my mic. I've got to go on the NAS and download some stuff. I forgot about that. Every day since like September 1st, we have uploaded a short form piece of content to TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube Shorts. And I ain't stopping now. So I have to do that every single day as well. Ay, ay, ay. I connected and that's proper quick, you know. All right, what have we got today? Should we do this one? I buy faulty electronic items, attempt to... Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Download. Thank you. TikTok. TikTok on the clock. Download. Let's get that downloaded so we can upload it. Yes, keyboard is fine. Yep. I think these will sell like hotcakes, by the way. I think these are going to sell like hotcakes. Funny story, Joe. I'm still awake. Yeah, you need to go to bed. It's done. We're done. Wait, you've connected a NAS? I thought the entire point of a NAS is network attached storage. Can just map a network drive. No connecting of cables required. RGD, if you run that NAS via Ethernet and you take out the hub that controls the Ethernet, then you have no NAS. You just have S. Guys, I'm probably going to end it there. Listen, I think the biggest thank you of this whole couple of episodes of Profit or Loss is to Loki. Loki, without you, I would not have been able to fix these consoles. Without your knowledge or know-how, I appreciate you. And thank you very much for everything that you've taught us in the past couple of days. I really, really appreciate it. You've been amazing. I know it's not much. I'll update your status in the Discord to say about being a repair expert. Maybe I'll make one specifically for ROG Ally. What else are you really confident and competent with, Loki? Pretty much like anything. Full Duplex, thank you very much for the Prime for 9 months in a row. And Duplex, sorry, and Loki, I'm assuming that if we need anything modded, we know where to go. Do you want to plug your website? Switches, and I do a bunch of Steam Deck stuff. Do you have is your website up and running? My website is down at the moment. Okay, I'll tell you what. If you can get your website up and running by Saturday, I don't know if you're going to be able to. I'll post it in the description of the YouTube video that this is about to have. That this is about to be. I'll post it in the description of the YouTube video to give you just like a little bit of a shout out and as a thank you for helping. If you can't fix it, is there a way that people can just contact you for a service instead? On Discord. Okay. So you're open to message requests on Discord. Loki, if you send me your username in Discord, I'll probably be able to see it on your thing anyway. But if I just, what I'll do is I'll put your Discord username, and I'll tell people that if they need some sort of if you just let me know what services you do, then I'll shout you out in the video, and just as a thank you, hopefully maybe you can pick up a couple of jobs from that. Right, guys, one in the chat if you've enjoyed it. If you've enjoyed our ROG Ally series, basically. 4 of them. I look like I can get an ill chat. Can't lie. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. Thank you for hanging out with me the other day as well. On Sunday, there might actually be a couple of streams over the next few days, by the way. So if I'm gaming, check me out on Twitch. ! Twitch on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch because I might do some gaming streams. If not, then I'll most probably stream on YouTube for any repair stuff that I come across. Now, repair stuff, I have a FreeRepair to deal with. I actually still need to respond to the email that I've got for that. So yeah, just keep an eye out. I might be live over the next few days. If not, GG, I'll see you Sunday. All right. Thank you. I appreciate you. And Loki, if you can recommend any games for me to play on the ROG Ally that you think would be good for, bedtime sakes, please let me know. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great weekend, guys. Full duplex. I think I said thank you for the Prime. If not, I appreciate you. And yeah, guys, thank you. Much love. And I will speak to you, worst case, on Sunday. Ciao for now.